What's up, gals and pals? It's your boy Vino, and welcome back to 60-Second Cocktails. Ladies and gentlemen, St. Patrick's Day is right around the corner, so what better time than now to start making some Irish whiskey cocktails. So this week and next week, I'm gonna make you guys some delicious Irish whiskey cocktails. This week, I'm gonna start off using some Tullamore D.E.W, all right? So let's learn a little more about Tullamore D.E.W, all right? Tullamore D.E.W Distillery was first opened in 1829. Tullamore is actually the name of a small town in Ireland of about 13,000 people, and D.E.W are actually the initials of what's considered to be the greatest, one of the greatest distillers in the history of Ireland, and his name is Daniel Edmund Williams, all right? Now, this particular bottle of Tullamore D.E.W, the XO Caribbean Rum Cask Finish, that's a mouthful, so I'm not gonna say it too often. It's really cool because it's actually finished in barrels that were used to age Demerara rum. So it's really cool because the barrels really impart a little bit of those tropical notes that you would expect from a rum. So it's pretty cool. I really enjoy this. It's a fun kind of take on a whiskey, you know? Now, but you might be asking yourself, why in the world would the Irish want to use Caribbean rum? It's just like a cash in on like a trend or something like that. No, actually, the bottle was created to pay an homage to the Irish immigrants who helped to develop the Caribbean rum industry back in the 17th century. So it's got a cool story behind it, and it's actually a really delicious whiskey and a very affordable one. So if you can find it, I say you pick it up, especially if you like whiskey and you like rum. It's kind of cool to see how the flavor notes kind of, you know, overlap and stuff like that, all right? Anyway, folks, we're gonna go ahead and make two cocktails using this particular whiskey. So make sure you stick around because we're gonna boogie down. All right, guys, so like I said, I'm gonna be making two cocktails using Tullamore D.E.W Irish whiskey. This is the Caribbean cask, but you should feel free to use whatever Irish whiskey you have. As a matter of fact, feel free to use any whiskey you have. You know, use what you got, guys. That's Vino's thing. Use what you got, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, folks, so the first cocktail we're gonna be making is called a Detroit Athletic Club, all right? So let's look at what's in the sauce, all right? So the first thing we're gonna be using is our Irish whiskey. We're gonna be using 2 ounces of this bad boy here. All right, these are stirred drinks, both of them, so you want to make sure you have your mixing glass out so you can stir these bad boys up real nice like, all right? Then next we're going to be using some green chartreuse, so we're obviously going to be getting a lot of herbal notes in this cocktail, which is going to be quite flavorful. You know, green chartreuse does not shy away from the palate. All right, and next thing we're gonna be doing is a 1/4 ounce of sweet vermouth, all right? I'm using Carpano Antica, that is my favorite, but you can use whatever you guys stack, all right? And then we're gonna be using, this is fun, we're gonna be using some Falernum. I got some velvet Falernum here. We're also gonna be doing a 1/4 ounce of that, and that's gonna have some nice spice notes. So we're gonna get some spice, we're gonna get some herbs, we're gonna get a whole lot of flavor in this bad boy. So I'm really excited to have that. I've never had this one before, but I saw the recipe. I've heard of it before. I saw the recipe and it really intrigued me. So I said, you know what? We're doing this one for St. Patty's Day, right, folks? Anyway, you're gonna wanna stir this for about 25, 30 seconds, all right? All right, folks, I think I stirred this one up enough. Now let's go ahead and pour it into our glass. I'm gonna be using a Nick and Nora, which I had chilling like a villain in my ice. All right, where's my julep? I need my julep strainer. All right, so let's go ahead and pour this into our glass. Beautiful color there. Nice. All right, looks good. Looks quite crispy and clean. So we're just gonna garnish that. I'm gonna use a little limeware here, dehydrated. I'm gonna get all fancy like, and I'm gonna clip it onto my glass here, just so we get all fancy. Hey, wait, come on, this thing's not working. Now you're gonna make me look like a fool in front of everybody, all 100 of my subscribers. There you go. anyway, guys, there it is, our Detroit Athletic Club. All right, folks, so I'm gonna go ahead and set that cocktail aside and we'll try them both at the end of the video. So make sure you stick around so we can do that tasting together, right, folks? Anyway, so the next cocktail we're gonna try is called a Holy Joe cocktail, right? This one got some really interesting ingredients as well, so I'm looking forward to trying this. Both these cocktails I've never had before, but they both sound good. And usually I can tell when cocktail is pretty good just by the ingredients, all right? Now, the first thing we're gonna need, let's look at what's in the sauce, is 1.5 ounces of our Irish whiskey. All right, let's go ahead and pour that in. Again, folks, if you don't have Tullamore, you can use Jameson. If you want to be real crazy about it, you can use whatever whiskey you got. You know. Now we're going to use 3/4 ounce of our sweet vermouth. Once again, I'm using Capano. It's my favorite sweet vermouth. But you can use whatever you got. And next, we're going to be using some apricot liqueur, and we're going to do 1/2 ounce of our apricot liqueur. So this is always fun to use. I love some apricot flavors in my cocktails. All right. Now, last but not least, and what excites me the most is my favorite Amaro, and that is Cynar. We're going to be doing 1/4 ounce of some Cynar, which should add some nice bitter notes to the cocktail. So that's going to be fun to try. All right. So 1/4 ounce of that. Now we're going to go ahead and just add some ice to our mixing glass. All right. And then, you know, you're going to want to stir that for about 25 to 30 seconds. All right. All right, folks, so I think we stirred that up just right. Let's go ahead and get our glass out. I'm gonna be serving that in a coupe that's been here chilling like a villain. And let's pour this into our glass, all right? Some beautiful amber color there. Very similar to the last cocktail in color, all right? Put this off to the side. And then we're gonna go ahead and just float a little, what's this called? A dehydrated lemon peel or lemon wheel, all right? So there we have it, folks, our Holy Joe cocktail. All right, so let's go ahead and give both of our Irish whiskey cocktails a little sippy sip. We're gonna start off with the Detroit Athletic Club, right? Again, this is Irish whiskey, green chartreuse, sweet vermouth, and a velvet Falernum. So that's a really cool combination. Cheers. Oh, that's nice. That is really nice. It is got some really cool, I mean, right off the bat, you get some of those really great complex notes from the green chartreuse, followed, you know, with some sweetness from the velvet Falernum, and then a little bit of those spicy notes that you expect from it. The Irish whiskey is very kind of subtle, subdued a bit. Obviously, green chartreuse does that. You know, when it's in the house, it's in the house. Watch your mouth! But it's actually still in there. It keeps it nice and balanced. This is delicious. This is a nice sipper cocktail, nice after dinner drink, you know? Oh, this is nice. Very nice. Very nice. All right, so let's go ahead and try our next cocktail, which is the Holy Joe cocktail. And this is also a really cool list of ingredients. We got our Irish whiskey, our sweet vermouth, our apricot liqueur, and my favorite Amaro, Cynar. So let's go ahead and give this one a sippy sip. Holy moly. That is incredible, my friends. Woo, this is good. Don't get me wrong. Delicious. Fantastic. This is unbelievable. This is my kind of cocktail. It is so good. Oh my God. The apricot liqueur and the Cynar are playing so well together. Call me crazy, but that's one of the best cocktails I've had in a while. This is absolutely delicious, folks. I am so happy. See, I told you, man, I've been in this game too long, bro. I look at a recipe and I'm pretty much sure if I like it. And I've had a few misses here in the show, but you know, I'm usually all right. This is absolutely delicious. I'll give another sip. Oh, yeah. That is fantastic. But this is extra special here. This is one of those cocktails that I'm gonna write down with a little check mark on my little black list here, my little black book here. Where's my black book? This is where I keep my favorite cocktails. And, you know, I'll remember to make this one for myself when I'm just here, you know, Netflix and chilling, you know what I'm trying to say? Anyway, guys, delicious cocktails, both of these. Please make these. I mean, you're gonna be with some happy lads on St. Patrick's Day. That was really bad Irish accent. I'm sorry if I offend anybody, especially my buddy Matt over at the Whiskey Nerd.
I'm sorry, folks.
But listen, guys, this is 2 delicious Irish whiskey cocktails. I strongly suggest you go out and try these. And as soon as this camera's off, I'm going to drink the living shit out of these 2. All right, folks? So remember, no, don't remember. I didn't finish my thing yet. Listen, so make sure you share this video. Press if you like it, you know, share it. I can't even think straight. I want to drink this. Anyway, so if you like this video, please press like. Please subscribe and please share with your family and friends. Remember, sharing is caring. That's the remember part. And when life gives you lemons, make yourself a cocktail. Cheers.